Hello, friend. Check out these clips, and I'll be right back to give my response to it.
I'm not going to go stand in no church and kiss no motherfucking man in the mouth. I keep telling y'all this gay shit ain't that motherfucking important. I can go get married at a beach or something like that on the sand with a little pastor or something like that, but I ain't disrespecting God just like that. No. What I will not do is disrespect him in his face and go kiss a man in the motherfucking mouth standing in a church. I keep trying to tell y'all motherfuckers this gay shit ain't that motherfucking important. Marry me on the beach or at a courthouse or something like that. It ain't that motherfucking serious to do it in no motherfucking church. Up under God, not for me.
Okay. You heard all of that, right? So, I'm going to recap. But what I want to say on the front end of this is a perfect example of a person that has not healed nor come to resolve with their sexuality and their spirituality. This is a person who is still dealing with some internalized homophobia and self-hatred. So let's recap. This person said that it's disrespectful to kiss another man in the mouth in God's face. But it is only in God's face if it's done at church. Anywhere else you kiss a man in the mouth, it's not in God's face. Okay? He mentioned about going to the beach, inviting a pastor to come do the ceremony. It's okay for you to invite a pastor from the church that you feel is disrespectful to go to kiss another man in the mouth at, but it's okay for him to come and perform your marital vows and ceremony. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. He said that all of this gay stuff is not that big of a deal. It's not that important. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that important. But yet, you're talking about marrying another man. So is it important or not? It is my belief. When you have not healed, when you have not reconciled your spirituality and your sexuality, when you have not gotten to the place in your life that you are able to merge those two realities together, you say stuff like he just said. Because it doesn't matter whether you're at the beach or in the church. If you're kissing the same gender, you're still in the presence of God. There's no more disrespect because you're in one location than the next. But when you haven't healed, when you haven't reconciled your relationship with God and your sexuality, you feel like you can compartmentalize. Over here, it's okay. Over here, it's not. And I have news for you. That's not true. I'm not going to draw out this point. But the fact that you can be one way in one place and a different way in another place suggests a couple things. I'm just going to mention one. And that is, you're living a lie. You're not living in your truth. You're not living in integrity. Because what happens when over here, this way, you think it's okay to kiss a guy, but then over here, you don't think it is, but somebody from over here meets you over here. What do you do then? So don't separate, don't divide yourself into different compartments. Be one whole person everywhere you go. So let me just say this, as a life coach, for those that are in this place in life of trying to reconcile their spirituality and their sexual identity, as your life coach, we will have conversation about understanding who, what, and where you are, and understanding the who and what you are. Where are you in your journey of understanding you? Then we will add to that, where and what do you understand about your understanding with and of God? What does God mean to you? How do you think God sees you? How do you think God receives you or value you? What is your perspective of who and what God is in your life, but also who and what do you think God thinks of you? If you are in this place in your life, if you are same gender loving, or if you're just struggling with reconciling yourself to your spirituality, regardless of what it is, get at me. Let's have a session together and let's talk this thing through.